Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, this is a curious case. So, Tindall's magic touch. Zara and Mike welcome Harry and Meghan's BFFs, Nacho Fugueras, and his wife Delphina with open arms at Horse Festival in Australia. Number one, does that look like open arms to you or cold arms to you? Like, I think they're a little bit closer than they're letting on. I'm sorry. That's just not how you greet somebody the first time you meet them. Put your hands on their waist, put your hands up around their neck. Kind of gives me that Erica Kirk and JD Vance vibes, to be honest. And then look at this is Zara. This is Delphina. This is Zara. Look at Zara with her own husband going, oi. Listen, I love Mike and Zara, but what is going on here? They are obviously longtime closer friends. Come on. You just don't meet somebody at a horse festival casually. I'm sorry. If I saw my husband like that with a first time casual meter or friend, I'd be like, oi, myself. Isn't that funny? I did that one auto writing and it said, what is something that's coming in the future that's going to shock us? And it was Mike caught having an affair. I'm serious. I love Mike and Zara. I wish this wasn't true. I wish now a picture can, I'm sorry, a picture speaks 1,000 words. We've met plenty of people within different circles. And if we're just casual friends, there's no way my husband's doing that. Like, sorry. Well, number one, it's not in his personality, but it's not even in his personality to do that with somebody he knows a long time, put his hands on their waist. A little too cozy for me, for my liking. And who knows? Maybe they are touchy-feely. So I want to find out, how deep is this friendship? And is this a pipe to the royal family? Now, I think Zara and Mike are trying to stay as neutral as they can. I think they don't want to step into any of it, but I think they've stepped into it. Now, or did they just do this to make Meghan crazy? Let's find out. Let's ask the cards. What's going on here? What's the energy between Mike and Zara and Nacho and Delphina? What's the energy between these two couples? What's the energy between these two couples? Okay, I think the cards are ready. They're ready to spill the beans. Let's spill the beans. Ace of Wands. Whoa. Okay. Now, wands are physical, or movement, or sports. So it definitely could be just a sporting relationship. They only see each other at sporting events. They're both very horsey couples. Judgment. This may be an announcement. Judgment, yes, for the most part is second chances. It's Pluto. It's regeneration. It's very close. It's the death card. It's the one after the death card. You have the death card, and then the angel comes and you get a second chance. You regenerate, you reincarnate. But it also, we have to look at some of the iconography here. This is some kind of announcement that needs to get back to England to show people, to kind of wake people up. Page of Pentacles. This may be just a sales story. This may be just for the papers. This may be Like, I don't see anything lovey here. Do you? Do you see anything Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Four of Cups, right? They're at an event. There could be a celebration of a winner. We don't see that at all. I'm going to say that with this Page of Pentacles is they're trying to sell something. They're trying to show us something. They're trying to look over here, look what we've got. Look at this announcement. Perhaps they're regenerating their friendship. But I'm going to say with this Yes card, I know some of you want me to point out what the Ace of Wands is. I don't see anything else connecting that. And if you're wondering what it is, it's the phallic symbol. But I don't see anything else connecting that. I don't see, like, the Seven of Swords, which is kind of doing something behind someone's back. I think they wanted this to be blasted in the UK papers. Second chances. I'm wondering if they were friends and they had a fallout and now they're friends again. But I'm thinking more. They are trying to sell us on this story. Knight of Pentacles. Well, there's the horse. And who's the Knight of Pentacles? Harry. Also, the Knight of Pentacles is not moving, which tells me nothing was going on. Nothing's moving forward. Nothing's going on. I think this was all for show. For Catherine. Or is that Zara? I believe she's a Taurus as well. King of Pentacles. Look at the money. Look at the big money. Well, come on. That's, what is it called? The Sports of Kings, or the big money? When's Zara's birthday? Let me just quickly look. Zara. Yeah, she's a Taurus. And when's Mike's birthday? Something tells me he's like a Libra. A Libra. I think that's Zara. I don't think that's Catherine. I thought maybe they were sending a message to Catherine that they're getting information about Harry and Meghan. There's really nothing going on. I'm actually thinking this was there is kind of a show of force here. There is kind of there's the Four of Wands. So I'm going to say nothing's going on. I'm going to say this was kind of a show. I think this was kind of Zara's idea to Harry, and that who's in charge here. That this is, things that people with money do. Almost his domain. Didn't he do that polo? Didn't he just see Nacho? So is this some kind of message from Zara to Harry? Is Zara getting messages to Harry about the king? Maybe that's what the messages are. Here's the actual celebration. Here's the happy family, Page of Swords. Okay, so I'm going to say there's nothing untoward going on. Maybe Mike is just a real handsy kind of guy. I still am uncomfortable. This is not. Welcome, Harry and... So Zara and Mike welcome Harry and Meghan's with open arms. That's with closed arms. These two couples are closer than they're letting on. Sorry, what do you think? Am I reading too much into this? This, I think, was some kind of little media dig. And they're just waiting to see where it goes. This is something about Zara giving a message to Harry. And then there'll be nothing. It's a kind of a nothing burger. It's kind of, because Megan's not on here, so the message isn't for Megan at all. It's not like to, because I thought in the UK, that's kind of not a nice, I can't see a royal doing that. But I thought, who are they sending that message to? This is weird. This is really, really weird. So anyways, long story short, nothing's going on. Nothing's going on. There's no, weird, kinky stuff going on. But I think it was to send a message. It was to be like on the internet, maybe showing who's in charge, who's really in charge. At the end of the day, or were they collecting intel? Because swords are intel. Swords are in the information. Were they there to collect information about Harry and Meghan? Like, Harry was just skiing with Nacho. So did Harry give a message to Nacho, and now Mike and Zara are picking it up and will bring it back to the king? Maybe Harry doesn't trust, like, Meghan can get to his phones. Maybe Harry doesn't trust any kind of electronics, so he doesn't want a record. I mean, that's a long way around to get a message to somebody. But Nacho would have known he was seeing Zara and Mike. Look at that, and the clock agrees. When he was skiing with Harry before Christmas, he would have known he was seeing Zara and Mike. So was Harry... Like, we haven't seen Nacho and Harry together in a very long time. So did Harry give a message to Nacho with no electronic footprint, no nothing? So Nacho gives it to, look at that, gives it to Zara, and then Zara passes it on to the king, he who has the gold. Look at all the money on here, on the table. And this is just a celebration. Everybody has a happy family. And this is just intel. This is intel of what is going on. So you think, message sent, and now they're waiting. Now they're waiting patiently for the message to be received. Now, let's ask, will Zara and Mike send the message? Oh yeah, look, Knight of Cups. Oh, the Tower and betrayal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. That message is going to be self-destructive. That message has a lot of destruction in it and a lot of betrayal. Something about this meeting, there's going to end up being not a very good outcome. The Empress. Something about this is going to upset some people. Well, I guess we'll wait and see. Thank you very much for watching. What do you think? Do you think there's something going on? Or do you think it was all a show for Harry and Meghan to see? Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.